Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Fernando Torres making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Adams makes the interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Reinders. Oh, it's Batistuta. Adams wins the duel this time. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Reinders. Guardiola. And claimed it back swiftly. Raul. And this is Batistuta. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Batistuta. Madrid still without a single shot on target. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is a little undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
OK, being behind the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Tchouaméni
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Carvajal with a definite foul there. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's Park Ji-sung. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola. And he's intervened well there. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Chouameni. Fernando Torres. Tries to pass it through. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a throw-in. That's tidy. Crosses it in. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And this is Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Caceres. Now it's Reinders. And he was alert to it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's run loose here. Great vision. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Just eases him off the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Showing good feet. Yamal's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute
The
added
defence
time.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all.
खाने के लिए 3 ऐप, ग्रोसरी के लिए 5, म्यूजिक के लिए 10 और मैसेजिंग के लिए हर हफ्ता एक नया ऐप। इन नए नए प्लेटफॉर्म्स यूज करके थक गया हूं मैं। लकीली इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए सिर्फ एक ऐप, ग्रो, इंडिया का नंबर 1 स्टॉक ब्रोकर। म्यूचुअल फंड, स्टॉक्स, आईपीओ से इन्वेस्ट एक
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition's...
Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. In with the challenge. Fernando Torres. Not the most accurate pass, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in space and looking for options. Adams wins the duel this time. Rodri. Out for a throw. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Caceres. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. And it's Dallo. And that's been intercepted. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. An uncompromising challenge. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hazard gets a foot in here. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Fernando Torres. Yamal picks it up out wide. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from...
Tries from distance. Santos have their third corner. They've played it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he whips in across. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Torres gets good distance on it. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Probing pass. That's been slipped through. Well, that is one way to stop him. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Good defending, albeit from an and he's let fly! Pinches it off him. Mbappe! Shot a goal! He scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a good foot in there. Well, played right into his path. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Pele considers his options. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Neymar. Oh, some tackle that. It's Pele! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pele! Pele! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pele. Now it's Ramos. Great defending, strong and determined. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's lost his man here. Rafinha. For Messi. And it's Neymar. That's rather hopeful.
Has been indicated.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Gets his head on it! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
A game
everybody,
this
and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's being urged to shoot. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! There's a goal! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fast.
And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It'll be a throw-in. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Now it's Pelé. Takes the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a good run down the right. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of... Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well read, nice interception. Tchouaméni, quality ball. Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Short changes him with that pass. Pelé. Pelé! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tchouaméni. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Neither of these... Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hazard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's ended up in no man's land. Carvajal. Madrid finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Pele tries from a long way out. Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Great vision. And here's Hazard. Now who's going to be first to this? Crosses it in. Cleared away. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's gone loose.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for options for movement. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Showing great feet there. Carvajal could try cutting inside here. He's got full. Oh, it's hit the post. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 13.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for...
He's had a shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it all...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, it's come loose. And how did he not make it four? Madrid have their second corner now. Rooney gets it away. 5 minutes left on the clock. Here's a sharp little ball here. Danger averted for now. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Pele! Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Carvajal cuts out the pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's gone for a throw-in. Pele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé! Steep Pelé! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
He's going for goal! Goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Messi. And here's Forlan. Messi, Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's Pelé! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Messi. Caceres. And he's managed to get rid. There's a sharp little ball here. Jordan Henderson. Nedved. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! And it's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly...
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
To give your support to our better stadium front. Substitution in progress.
And so we're off again. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Puyol. Now it's Mbappe. Pelé. And he's chosen to go back. Not a Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh no, what has happened here? Bellingham. And here's Torres. And it's Chouameni. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! Goal! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Mbappe. Hakimi. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved is having a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bellingham, out towards the flank, back into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be chance! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it through. Lovely, now then. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Borussia Dortmund
Fernando
with this to
Torres.
level it up.
Coming on the field is number 10, Batistuta.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
The goal scorer
And he's
for
done it
Borussia
again.
Dortmund
He's got his
after
second.
85 minutes is number 24.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
He could be in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He can get that clear.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pele goes steaming forward. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. And this is Pele. Roberto Carlos. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's got away. Greenwood touches it back. He has a look up. It's Greenwood! They want to be quick to recover this. Caceres gets good distance on it. And here's Wirtz, and it's skewed away. And it's played in. Over to the left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Real chance. He's having a shot! No goals as yet. Now it's Haaland, played out to the left flank, gets into some space, he's found a way through. Carvajal, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a shot! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! And he lines up a cross. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. That's a throw. Pinches it off him. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. But he's well positioned here. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni, passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Here, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pele, he's gone for goal! Kukçu.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Carvajal has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a searching pass. Guardiola. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Good ball, good take. Adams. Pele. Rice was in no mood for any of that. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pele. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Pele, looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? And it's played in. Baresi tries to clear. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's going to be disappointed. Great chance! It's run loose. He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers, and it goes for goal! Still goalless at the moment. Well, that has not gone well. Chouameni. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Pele! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Now he gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well measured. Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that. So
Takes the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
well,
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing. And the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Real chance! In for the pieces! It's there! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's Pele! He should have put that one away.
Pele
Has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Tries to pass it through. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe looking to add to his goal.
3 minutes at a time.
The ball is loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar is flagged offside. Rodri. Tchouaméni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, good spread. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's gone loose. That's a sharp pass. Threads one in. Adams cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A header! Cleared without complication. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Adams makes the interception. Traumeri. Pele. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. Played out to the right. And he's straight offside. Puyol. Rodri. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Carvajal does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. That'll be a throw-in. And he's in on goal. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Traumeri. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Gattuso. Oh, it's a big chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out to the left it goes. And it's made sure that's not getting through. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Things are looking good for
I think
our
it's a
boys
case
as they
of
go
so
for their
far,
well-earned
so good.
break.
The boss
Let's
has
keep this
clearly
up.
done his homework, and I don't think
Substitutions taking
he needs
place.
to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neuer claims comfortably. And he shoots! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finish.
Substitution in progress.
Baresi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Caceres going full tilt down the left. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Busquets. Now it's Villa. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Aubameyang. David Villa. And it's made it Brahim Diaz!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Chouameni. He's a sharp... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it takes the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as potential.
And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Pele! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Torres. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Nedved. And that is a little undercooked. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Real chance! Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chouameni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Chooses to go back. Bellingham. Fernando Torres. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yamal. Oh, good. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shoots! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Distributed tidily. Crossed in once more. Adams. And it's Hakimi. Messi. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Now it's Pele. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Might be danger here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this...
It's net! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! He's found the way through! And he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Pele has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Yamal gets into a good position. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
And there's the shot! Superb from Pelé!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. I was going to be disappointed with that. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Tchouaméni, quarter of an hour played. And it's Henderson. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe powering forward here. Mbappe, he's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
It's just beyond his reach. Tchouaméni knocks it into space. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Henderson really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Thinks about the shot. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Tries to thread one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for options. Torres! That's travelling a long way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Look at the space here.
There will be 1 minute.
Mbappe! He's got a goal! Deep into first-half stoppage time, a crucial goal. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now he's off and running. Henderson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. This might spell chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper...
Can he finish? And he's following up! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
The goal scorer!
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a good ball. Great football, shot and save. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Jordan Henderson, and it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been won straight back. Nedved. Chouameni. Now it's Pele. Into the last quarter of an hour. Shot, and the shot! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Borussia Dortmund have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Nedved.
Nedved really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe is onto this. Oh, Waters! And one more try! Van Dijk. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Has a look and plays it forward. 4 extra minutes added on. Tries to pass it through. Nedved has it out wide and in space. Borussia Dortmund with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid just a thrill to witness here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Puyol calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Lovely. It's Neymar! Cleared away. Tries to pass it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good spread.
Stoichkov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Griezmann. That is produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Adams cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu, it's run loose here. Mbappe. Carvajal. Now it's Torres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pelé, a probing pass. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Davids. Neymar. Caceres gets across to intercept. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. He's a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
There will be one.
He does it all
time.
with an air of efficiency and simplicity. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be reminded
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Galatasaray are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
Shot a goal! It's in! And again they hit the front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's opted for the long pass.
Galatasaray really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And claimed it back swiftly. Puyol goes back to front. Raul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nicely weighted ball. Rodri, nicely spread. Oh, that was vital. Can he get it through? Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Here comes the corner. Madrid with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And it's Rodri. And here's Mbappe.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Guti couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Chouameni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy. So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here.
everybody, and
A
welcome
clear
to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So, what can they make of this? Doué. Mbappe. Pelé. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. This looks promising. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Goes for a shot! Goal! Santos! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There's the delivery. Pelé! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe looking for options for movement, and he's in on goal. Mbappe! And that should get the job done. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Courtois. And he cuts out the supply. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now he's off and running. Somewhat off target. Chouameni are into stoppage time. It's a sharp little ball here. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Triol. And it's Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Courtois getting this one clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to pass it through. He's through now. It's and Torres! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Cross goes in there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi's cross. And that's been repelled. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Torres. It's a searching pass. And it's been played through. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Cáceres. Out again for a throw-in. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Azar. Azar! Goal! Santos! Into the lead once more. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's having a shot! And again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No way through. Madrid are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that has been cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Pelé! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.